Hi everyone and welcome to Haste Kitchen Up. This week we have got this little plate of beautiful flavours and colours. It is my Indian spice cod with this mango, salsa, Romanesco and Romanesco chutney, puree. I mean, just look at it. It smells incredible and it tastes incredible. So for the bed of this, we're going to make up a really simple reduction. We've got some mango, so getting a pan up to heat, we're going to add into there a few different things. So we've got some sugar here, which I don't use a massive amount of in my recipes. You can use honey as an alternative. It doesn't really make a massive difference. I'm going to use about 40 grams of sugar. Now into that, I'm going to add about 35 millilitres of white wine vinegar and around 40 millilitres of water. Let that sugar dissolve slightly. I'm going to introduce our mango. Now I've used the whole mango here, taken the pip out and just chopped that up into little cubes. So this dish itself has got some really, really nice, subtle Indian spice curry undertones. We're going to be making a really simple puree. For that, I'm going to use the Romanesco, which is this beautiful alien-like life form. It's the edible flower, basically, of the brassicas family, and it is beautiful. And you can just snap off these little florets, and we can use them for cooking off later, and the rest we're going to use just to make up a puree. I'm going to just cut off around 7 or 8 of these. Now into our second pan, we're going to add some milk. So I've got 250 ml of milk, full fat, and I've got 50 ml of double cream. Just to lower the temperature on there slightly, you don't want that cooking too hot. I'm going to add some butter, and I've got 50 grams, juice of 1 lemon, we've got 1½ cloves of crushed garlic and about ½ inch of really roughly chopped ginger, a teaspoon of curry powder, just a mild one, you just want that subtle flavour going through there. And then lastly, we've got a small teaspoon of our ground cumin. Pop them to one side and let's just break this down a little bit. Take off just the woody ends here. Anything above there is absolutely fine, it's not woody at all. And I'm just going to chop that up nice and roughly. And that can all go straight into your pan, ready for your puree. You can see there, that's reduced by about 1/2. You're looking for that to get a real sticky glaze, so almost like a chutney itself. We're going to add 1/4 of a finely chopped onion, a small amount of red chilli, a small bunch of coriander, and some nigella seeds or some onion seeds. Give that a really good mix round. So that mango itself is only going to take literally 10-11 minutes just to break down, and it will start releasing this most beautiful, I suppose it's like a sweetness to it, but you've got the lovely smell of the curry powder in as well. As these bubbles start to form, that's your caramelisation. That can now come off the heat. Romanesco start to soften down. Into that, to start linking the two flavours together, we're actually going to go in there with a decent tablespoon of just a regular mango chutney. I've just used a locally sourced one. And a good dollop of that. Season, salt, pepper. I've got these gorgeous 2 cod fillets, and I'm just going to run the knife just down the back, just give that a little breakdown of the skin. With this type of thing, you get quite a lot of water, so I'm just going to simply drain that off, and then we're going to salt these quite a lot because a lot of water is going to come out of them as well. And into our pan, we're going to add a few different things here, really. We've got around 50 grams of butter. I've got half a lemon. As that butter starts to bubble and foam up, we're going to just take the heat off there slightly. We're going to lay our fish down, skin side down. Back onto the heat. I'm just going to keep basting that over the top. Into the pan with your Romanesco. And we're going to add some more of our curry spice. So just a small amount, a teaspoon of curry powder into that butter. A small amount of red chilli. I'm going to save the coriander. Right, so that side of the fish is done. I'm going to flip that over. And that's what you're looking for, these beautiful sort of char lines going through the fish. Right, that's pretty much done. I'm going to take that straight off the heat now. Okay, so while the fish is resting, we've got our beautiful puree here. I'm just going to give that a quick blitz. Pour that straight into our serving tub. So we've got our beautiful puree there. Really vibrant in colour. Woohoo! So we have got our puree, we've got our mango, we've got a little plate here. And we're going to serve this up just on a little bed of this mango. The smallest amount of just fresh coriander. We've got our Romanesco little florets, and we've got our piece of fish just to go over the top. And then lastly, we're just going to put our little bits of puree just around the outsides, just to dress that plate beautifully. And of course, finally, we've just got a few of our little pea shoots that we're just going to scatter around the outside. There we have it. That is my Indian-inspired beautiful piece of cod with our mango chutney and our gorgeous Romanesco puree. Now, if you like these type of recipes or you want me to do more simpler recipes, let me know. Comment in the description box down below. Please subscribe to the channel and tell everyone about the channel. And if you recreate this, you know I love seeing all your pictures each week, especially on social media, Facebook, Instagram. When you get copied in, it makes you feel it's really worthwhile. So hashtag me as Haste Kitchen as always, and I'll see you next week. Cheers then, bye-bye.